Hi guys, my name is Andrew and this is my story. So I started noticing things around the 6th grade. I started noticing that things were different and I liked guys also. And I was just as jockey as all the other kids. I did sports, I was friends with everyone, I never had problems with bullies or anything. So it wasn't a really obvious thing, so keeping it a secret for me was really easy. So I got to middle school, and I was never really pondering over the thought. I knew that I liked guys too, and I still liked girls, so in my head I was just thinking, maybe I'm bi. So I did that throughout middle school, and then once my freshman year started, that's when I really started to think about, okay, I'm really bi. I think I'm bi, and this is a big thing. So I told a very close friend of mine at the beginning of my freshman year that I am bi. So of course, one thing led to another, one accident led to another. Everyone knew. Everyone found out somehow, and they all knew a few months after I told my close friend. I was devastated. People were talking about me behind my back. People were saying things that I didn't want them to know, and just different things that were really tearing me up inside. I always had a fear of coming out, and this just wasn't helping. So of course, being a closet case, I naturally, whenever people asked me about it, I would naturally say something like, oh no, this is just a rumor, I'm not bi. Why would anyone want to be bi, I had a few friends come up to me saying, oh Andrew, we gotta take you to church, you need to find God, you need to change, we can change this, we can save you. So I went to church for a while, I transferred to a new school after my freshman year, and the only thing I thought was, oh, I need to find a girl to fall in love with, and she can fall in love with me too, so then all this, drama with me and my sexuality can just go away. That didn't happen. So throughout my sophomore year, I was just thinking, what is going on here? I don't think I'm gay, because I've had girlfriends before, and I've liked girls before. So the whole battle throughout my sophomore year was, oh, I can't be gay, I have to be straight, because I will never be able to come out and no one will accept me. It wasn't until the very end of my sophomore year when I started thinking, okay, I am miserable right now, I'm torturing myself. These things, being gay and everything, it's just, maybe it's okay. Maybe I can accept myself and eventually have the courage to come out. I was very naive at the time, so I automatically thought, oh, if I'm gay, I have to follow these stereotypes and everything. I have to act flamboyant, and I have to be into fashion and know how to dance and things like, the stupid stereotypes like that. I had come out to another very close friend, and fortunately he was gay too. He helped me through accepting myself and building up more courage to come out in the future. I went to a summer camp on the East Coast for about 6 weeks or so, and luckily the community there was very accepting. So I told myself, should I come out? Should I stay in the closet until college? Should I try coming out? Because this community is very accepting and very different from where I grew up in. Fortunately, I tried coming out, and it was the best decision I made that month. However, when I came home, I was completely confused again. I didn't want to be back in the closet, but at the same time I wasn't sure if I was ready to come out to a conservative community like the community I grew up in. Around that time I met someone named Matt Mazie, and he was starting a cause called the Rainbow Delegation. You might have heard of it, and it's a cause that supports gay rights and things like that. It doesn't say, ooh, be gay, it just says it's okay to be gay. When I first heard about it, I took it with a grain of salt. I didn't accept a wristband at first because I was still trying to figure out if I should come out in my community or not. So my senior year started, and I started noticing people wearing these rainbow wristbands. And these were people that I never thought would support gay rights. These were people that I thought would always talk crap on gays. So I was still talking about it with some of my very close friends from the camp. I was talking to one particular friend, and I was asking him, should I stay in the closet or should I come out until it's safe in college? And he told me one thing that has stuck with me. He said, well, Andrew, you could stay in the closet and be safe and come out when you go to college, or you could come out and be a role model for all the closet cases in the school, all the people who are struggling to tell people, and you could be a guide for them. That pretty much made up my decision. I came out and accepted a wristband, and because everyone has already known me for 2 odd years or so, they didn't really think anything different of me. Of course, I lost a lot of close friends, but at the same time, I gained a lot of close friends too. And as time went on throughout the year, it got to around February of my senior year. And this is about when I met my boyfriend. You know, we got along really well. We were talking for a few weeks or so, and then we just hit it off right away. Though a lot of my school who knew both of us were okay with this because, you know, they liked both of us, there were still a lot of people who really did not like this. It also didn't help that my boyfriend was an ex-football player. So through a lot of our time dating at the school, we got a lot of crap from them, especially him. People would start verbally abusing him on Facebook and call him queer and that he's going straight to hell and things like that. You know, I'm mentioning these things in this video because it means something to me too. I think this is personal. Even though this was directly related to him, I knew these things applied to me too. Even though we'd be bullied every once in a while and it would make us feel bad about ourselves, we would get through it because we know that those people mean absolutely nothing to us. And it should be the same for anyone getting bullied for something like this. My boyfriend and I are still together. I'm a freshman in college now, and we've almost been together for a year. If I hadn't come out of the closet at the beginning of the year, I never would have met him. I wouldn't be as strong as I am today. If we didn't stand up to those bullies, our relationship would not be as strong as it is today. Getting through bullying only proves how confident you are. If you just get through it, I guarantee you life will get better. I've been mooned, I've been assaulted, and granted, there will be people commenting on this video calling me a faggot. I was my own bully for a while. People told me that I need to change, I need to be saved by God, and just different things like that, and I listened to them, and I tried to change, and it didn't work. By then, the only thing that I realized was that I was the only person that was doing this to myself. Once I got over that factor, things were a million times better. The only difference is that I was strong enough to get through it. And you are too. And Mr. Bubs agrees. It will get better.